Alright, y'all, test tomorrow over polynomials, adding, subtracting, and multiplying. So this is our 4.1 test review. Which of the following polynomials is written in standard form? I want you to remember standard form is when they are in order by degree from greatest to least. Okay? So like, see how this is a degree of 3, a degree of 2, and a degree of 0. So that's in standard form. 2, 3, so that's not greatest to least. This is 1 to 2, which is not greatest to least, and this is 0 to 1, which is not greatest to least. So the only one in standard form is A. K2, which of the following polynomials could be described as a cubic trinomial? Well, cubic means it has a degree of 3, and trinomial means 3 terms. So this has 3 terms, 1, 2, 3, because remember, addition and subtraction separate terms. Okay, so this has 3 terms, but it doesn't have a degree of 3. So this is not it. This has a degree of 2, this has a degree of 1, this has a 3 degree, and 1, 2, 3 has 3 terms. Which of the following accurately describes the polynomial 3x squared plus 5? Well, there's 2 terms, so it's a binomial, so we know B and D are wrong. And it's quadratic because it goes to degree 2. Linear would be degree 1, so it would be like 3x plus 5. Okay, number 4, which of the following statements is true? A cubic polynomial must have degree 3. Well, cubic does have degree 3, so this is right. Quadratic trinomial. Quadratic is a degree of 2. This has 3, so that's wrong. A binomial must have 3 terms. Well, bi means 2, so this is wrong. And a linear monomial must have a degree of 2. Well, linear has a degree of 1, so this is wrong. So A is my answer. Okay, number 5 and 6 on your test are going to be multiple choice with a table, so like the one I'm about to build. So we'll go with -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So at f of x at -2, it's -4. F of x at -1 is -1. F of x at 0 is 2. F of x at 1 is 5. And f of x at 2 is 8. Okay. G of x at -2 is -2. G of x at -1 is -3. G of x at 0 is -4. G of x at 1 is -5. G of x at 2 is -6. Guys, use your calculator here. Sorry about that. Okay. -4 plus -2, because we're adding, is -6. I'm going to use a different color, actually. Okay, -1 plus -3 is -4. 2 plus -4 is -2. 5 plus -5 is 0. 8 plus -6 is 2. So this is what I have to graph. Now on your test it'll be multiple choice, so this is the graph you would find. So at -2 we have a point at -6. At -1 we have a point at -4. At 0 we have a point at -2. At 1 we have a point at 0. And at 2 we have a point at 2. Ooh, I can't count. Sorry about that. Not that point. So it's going to look like this. Okay. Number 6 is kind of the same. Okay. Except this time we're multiplying. So again, x, f of x, g of x, and now it's f of x times g of x. Okay, so we're going to do same numbers f of x at negative 2 is a height of 0, at negative 1 is a height of 1, at 0 is a height of 2, at 1 is a height of 3, and at 2 is a height of 4. G of x at negative 2 is negative 5, at negative 1 is negative 4, at 0 is negative 3, at 1 is negative 2, and at 2 is negative 1. And now we multiply. So again, use your calculator. Don't let this mess you up. 0 times negative 5 is 0. 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. And 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. So my new graph will have these points. Again, this will be multiple choice, so you'll just pick the graph with those points. Negative 2, 0. Negative 1, negative 4. 0, negative 6. 1, negative 6. And then again a negative 4. So it's going to be a quadratic and look like that. Okay, given f of x is 3x minus 4 and g of x is negative 2x plus 3, find f of x minus g of x. So f of x is 3x minus 4 minus g of x, negative 2x plus 3. So there's two ways to do this. We could distribute our negative, which I'll do in a minute, or we can combine like terms by subtracting. Okay, so 3x minus negative 2x. So again, we can use the calculator. Just know you cannot type the x on the home screen. So 3 minus negative 2 is 5x, because they both had an x. And then I know that negative 4 and positive 3 are like terms. So negative 4 minus positive 3 is negative 7. So this is my answer. Now you could have distributed the negative. So that leaves me with positive 3x minus 4. Two negatives makes a positive 2x. A negative and a positive make a negative. And then combine like terms, just like we just did, except now adding. So 3x plus 2x is 5x. Negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7. So either way, you get the right answer. Number 8 is a calculator problem. It says, if f of x and g of x are linear functions, and the table of values below represents their product means multiply, what are the rules for f of x and g of x? Well, come on, we can type these in our y equals. So x minus 4 times x plus 1. Second graph, see if this matches my table. So does this have negative 5, 6? This has negative 5, 36, so A is not my answer. So now I can go back to my y equals and do the y plus 4, x minus 1. So negative 5, 6, negative 4, 0. So all of these match, therefore B is my answer. Always check more than one point, because sometimes if you just check one point, it could match, but then none of the other ones do. This is very similar, except it tells us. So we're doing 2x minus 1 and x plus 2, second graph. So this graph starts at negative 3, negative 3, 7. So which one has negative 3, 7? B. Sorry, guys. So if using the box method, remember, it doesn't matter where you put which one, but if you notice, all of them have 2x, 3 on top. See how this is a 2x positive 3, 2x positive 3, 2x positive 3. This says negative 3, and this one says negative 3. So we know those are not my answer. Then we have 5x minus 1, 5x positive 1, not my answer, 5x minus 1. Guys, that's my only option. Okay, we don't even have to do the math for the square. Alright, now it comes to the math. You will have open-ended questions and multiple choice questions on this test. So, okay, remember each term gets a box. 3x positive 1, 4x negative 3. Okay, so remember I taught y'all today, x squared is always going to go here because x and x. X will go here and x will go here. No x is here. So 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. 4 times 1 is positive 4. And negative 3 times positive 1 is negative 3. If you need help, guys, use your calculator. 4 times 3. 3 times negative 3. Just remember, you cannot type your x here or it'll give you, watch, 3 times negative 3 x. It gives me 0. It's not even right, okay? So remember, our diagonal terms are like terms, so we can add them. So negative 9 plus 4 is negative 5, so this equals negative 5x. And remember, my answer is the first box, minus 5x minus 3. And you can check your answer by doing 3x plus 1, 4x minus 3, and then 12x squared minus 5x minus 3. Everything matches, so my answer is correct. Okay, looking here, 3x positive 4, 3x negative 4. So remember, x squared, x. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. 3 times 4 is 12. And negative 4 times positive 4 is negative 16. So again, add our diagonals because they are like terms. 12, these cancel. So I end up with just 9x minus 16. 9x squared minus 16. So again, check our work. 3x plus 4, 3x minus 4. Ooh, I did not type it wrong. Right. 3x. 9x squared minus 16. Everything matches, so I'm right. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we have 3x minus 7, or negative 7, 5x, and a negative 2. X squared, x. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. 5 times negative 7 is negative 35. And negative 7 times negative 2 is positive 14. Again, if you struggle with that, 5 times negative 7 gives you negative 35. 3 times negative 2 gives you negative 6. So use your calculator. We're going to add these. We know it's going to equal something x. Again, use your calculator. Negative 6 plus negative 35. So negative 41. So my answer is 15x squared minus 41x plus 14. Oop, there we go. Okay. 3x plus 2, 4x plus 3. Okay, again, x squared, x. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 3 is positive 9. 2 times 4 is positive 8. 2 times 3 is positive 6. So positive 9 plus 8 is 17. So it's 12x squared plus 17x plus 6. Okay, and then to check my work for these last two, I'll just do it right now. We had 3x minus 7, 5x minus 2. And we got 15x squared minus 41x plus 14. Everything matches, so that one's correct. And then we have 3x plus 2, 4x plus 3, and that gave us 12x squared plus 17x plus 6. Everything matches, so we're correct. Okay, remember I told y'all too that tomorrow I don't mind if you do foil or box for everything or foil for everything. I don't mind which method you use, as long as you use a method, okay? I'm not going to grade you on the method. I'm going to grade you on if you can actually do it. So now we'll do foil. Remember, it's double distribution. That's what I call it, okay? So we're going to hide that 5. And x times 3x is 3x squared because it's like 1x times 3x. And then x times negative 2 is just negative 2x. And then we're going to hide that. X times 3x is positive 15x. 5 times 3x. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Again, we combine the middle two terms, so really it's the same thing, which gives me 13x. So my final answer is 3x squared plus 13x minus 10. Check our work. And we got 3x squared plus 13x minus 10. Everything matches, so I did it correct. Okay, so 5x times 3x is 15x squared. 5x times negative 2 is negative 10x. Negative 4 times 3x is negative 12x. Negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. Combine our middle two. Negative 10 minus 12 is negative 22x. So my answer is 15x squared minus 22x plus 8. Again, check my work. 5x minus 4, oops, sorry, 3x minus 2, 5x squared minus 22x plus 8. Oh, doesn't match. What did I do wrong? 5x minus 4, 3x minus 2. Oh, 15. Sorry, I didn't see the one. 15x squared. So let's see. Yeah, now it matches. So I did do it right. Okay. Always double check what you typed in the calculator before you freak out and think your work's wrong. Okay, x times 3x. Remember, it's just like 1x. So 1 times 3 is 3, so it's 3x squared. 1x times 2 is 2x. 6 times 3 is positive 18x. And 6 times 2 is positive 12. 2x plus 18x is 20x. So my answer is 3x squared plus 20x plus 12. X plus 6. 3x plus 2, 3x squared plus 12 is my right answer. Two x times 3x is 6x squared. 2x times 4 is positive 8x. Negative 3 times 3x is negative 9x. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. This gives me negative 1x. 6x squared minus 1x minus 12. It'll also be 6x squared minus x minus 12. So these mean the same thing. Okay, so let's check our work. 2x minus 3, 3x plus 4, 6x squared minus x minus 12 is correct. Okay, now last but not least, I'm just going to kind of give you the answers for these because you could have done any method. I'll do FOIL box. Okay, so 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times negative 5 is negative 15x. 5 times 3 is positive 15x. And 5 times negative 5 is negative 25. The middle two terms cancel, and you get 9x squared minus 25. Okay, I'll do the box here. So 7x positive 1, 2x positive 3, x squared x. So 7 times 2 is 14, 7 times 3 is 21, 2 times 1 is 2, 1 times 3 is positive 3. So I end up getting 21 to 2 to 3 plus 23x. So I get 14x squared plus 23x plus 3. So again, let's check our works really fast. 3x plus 5, 3x minus 5, 9x squared minus 25, everything matched, that's right. Okay, here we have 7x plus 1 and 2x plus 3. We got 14x squared plus 23x plus 3, which is correct. Okay, I'll do one more FOIL, one more box. 5x times x is 5x squared. 5x times negative 4 is negative 20x. Negative 1 times x is negative 1x. And negative 1 times negative 4 is positive 4. Here we get negative 21x. So my final answer is 5x squared minus 21x plus 4. 5x minus 1, x minus 4. We got 5x squared minus 21x plus 4. It all matches, so that's right. Last but not least, so we get 6x positive 1, 7x negative 5, okay, so 7 times 6 is 42, 6 times 5 is negative 30. Yeah, I don't know why I'm second guessing myself. 7 times 1 is 7. Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. This gives us negative 23x. So my answer is 42x squared minus 23x minus 5. Let's check our work. 6x plus 1, 7x minus 5, 42x squared minus 23x minus 5. My answers work, so there's my answers. Alright guys, if you have any questions on what I went over in the video, feel free to come and ask at the beginning of class tomorrow. Good luck, and y'all will do great.